Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for watching the Cup of Joe show. I'm your host, Joe Jones, and today we are kicking off this episode with something that I've gotten more than a few requests really over the past 2 years, and this is a video that I kept saying, yes, I'm going to get to that, yes, I'm going to get to it, but I've been putting it on the shelf, and I apologize for that. It's been too long that I have been putting this video on the shelf because this is a very, very serious matter, and it is regarding guys. I'm not going to call them men. You guys know how I am, because real men don't do this type of stuff, and I'll try to keep this video as clean with my language as I possibly can, even though it's really hard. So if there is language in this video, I do apologize for that right now, but this is a very serious topic that I don't take lightly. So today we're basically talking about guys who are narcissists, guys who are stalkers, men who abuse black women, all these sorts of things, who are doing mentally abusing black women, physically abusing black women. And it needs to be talked about because this is an overwhelming problem. And it seems that every few days I'm hearing about somebody who's being stalked, or somebody who is in a relationship with a narcissist, or being abused by a guy, something like that. So, and it is mainly black women. So this is a problem. That's a problem, guys. And we need to address this problem head on by first saying that if you are any of those types of boys, then I want to personally tell you that you are not a man. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not a man. And that's coming from a real man. I'm a real man. I want to say that just to get that out there right away. Don't for one second think that this video is to promote you or promote your actions or anything like that, because you're a boy. And there's another word for you that I'm not going to say, because my last video I was doing a lot of cussing. I got in trouble for that. So with that being said, let's start out with boys who are stalking these black women. First of all, let me tell you how freaking weird you are for doing that. Like, why would you be stalking a woman in the first place? Like, why do you do that? And number one, that's weird. Number two, something might be wrong with you. You need to seek professional help. Seriously. Don't be showing up at her house uninvited, knocking on her door at weird hours. Don't be following her to work. Don't be harassing her, sending her all these crazy text messages and phone calls and all this weird shit. Like, dude, stop. Number one, you've got to change that. If you want to be a real man, you have to change that. That's not what real men do. Also, I can say that. Let me tell you, let me be honest. Can I be honest with you guys? I used to do that weird shit. That shit is weird. I used to be that way. That's how I know this. I used to be that way. But guess what? When I was that way, I was like 15, 16. I was in high school. So as I grew older, I started to realize that I'm being weird. Why am I calling my ex-girlfriend so many times? Why am I texting her all this weird shit? Why am I being a weirdo? So stop that. That does not make a woman feel protected. It does not make a woman feel safe. You're making her feel uncomfortable. You're making her feel unsafe. Safe. And quite frankly, if there's a woman who ends up with another man and that man sees you stalking her, he's going to whoop your ass. It's that simple. A real man is going to beat the shit out of you. You got to stop that crap. Number two. Being a narcissist, somebody who is using black women and is always playing the victim. I cannot tell you how many times rink-a-dink ass microphone system, dude. I cannot tell you how many women I have been with who have told me that they have been with a narcissist. And it seems to be like, it's almost like narcissists target black women. Like, it's crazy how many black women I have heard that have dealt with a narcissist. You know, and pretty much all of my ex-girlfriends, even the girl that I'm with now, my girlfriend currently, she's been with a narcissist. And you know, this dude used her and lied to her and was always telling her all this crazy shit, saying just a bunch of stuff, you know, just trying to get money out of her and all this stuff. And some of my other ex-girlfriends, you know, using women and always trying to make the woman feel like they did something wrong. These guys never take any responsibility for their actions. And that, number one, is what a man is supposed to take responsibility for his own action. Stop playing this victim role. Stop making your woman feel like she's wrong for everything she does. Stop telling her she can't wear makeup because you think she's cheating and this and that. She can't even hang out with a guy friend because you assume that she's out here cheating on you. If you are that insecure with your woman, you don't need to be with her, man. Like, you're hurting yourself, you know. And I say that because I used to be that way too. I used to, with an ex-girlfriend, I was so insecure about her, I did not need to be with her. You know, it made my life a living hell because I couldn't trust her. So what the hell am I with her for? So, you know, if you're a narcissist, do yourself a favor. Stop. Do everybody a favor. Stop. Be better than that. Be a better person. Stop playing the victim role. Stop using your girlfriend for money. Stop lying to her. Be a man. Step up. Take responsibility for what you're doing in your life and be the man that you are supposed to be to her. I mean, I can't stress that enough. These boys out here, number one, if you're a boy, you don't need a black woman because it takes a man to be with a black woman. Understand that. Not every guy can handle a black woman. And a black woman does not want a boy. They're tired. They're so... Give me this microphone, man. Give me this microphone. I'm about to preach in here. Black women are so tired of these damn boys who keep coming to them and trying to use them for sex and using them for money and using them for a place to stay and using them to be a mother to their children. Come on. This shit's got to stop. You boys need to step up out there. If you're watching this video, you need to step up or step out of the way for a real man to come in. For a real man to step up, because trust me, black women don't want you. If you're being weird, you're stalking her, you're calling her, you're acting crazy, you're acting freaking weird, black women don't want that. That's not a way to get a black woman back. That's not a way to keep a black woman. Black women don't want to be accused of cheating all the time just because you like their body and this and that. I got news flash for you, dude. Black women are more than their bodies, and I have been saying this since day one, since the very first video I ever uploaded on YouTube. Black women are more than their bodies. You need to respect their body and be glad that she is only sharing it with you. She ain't sharing it with somebody else, okay? So you got to get over yourself. This is who you chose to be with. You knew she had a nice body when you got with her. If you could not handle that fact, then you don't need to be with a black woman because all black women do have nice bodies. That's just a fact. You know? But if you can't mentally control yourself and your anger and your jealousy issues, then you don't need to be with one. Do yourself a favor. Do her a favor. Do us all a favor. Let the real men step in and treat her how she's supposed to be treated. If you are abusing a black woman, you know, you're worthless. You really are. If you're abusing any woman or any child, you're a piece of shit. Okay? And you need to be told that. And maybe there's not a man in your life who is telling you this. Well, I'm going to step up and I'm going to tell you this. Because you need to be told that you're not shit. Hitting a woman, and I've dealt with these people face to face. you know, here in Texas, I have dealt with people I know personally who, you know, women have came to me, hey, he's beating me, this and that. And I go over there, you know, and I try to sit down with the guy or the boy, whatever you want to refer to him as. And I say, like, hey, why are you hitting this girl? And then one guy told me, well, you know, she just makes me so mad. You know, she knows how to push my buttons. Okay. And well, she's just making me mad on purpose. Well, guess what? I was married for 7 years, and I dealt with somebody like that, okay? And here's the thing. I was married to a narcissist, too. Women can be narcissists, too, but this video is for guys who are narcissists. But I was married to one, and also, when I was married, I was in an abusive relationship. She was very abusive to me. She'd slap me, punch me, hit me in the private, kick me there, stuff like that. But guess what? I never put my hands on her. No matter how mad she did, no matter what, she would piss me off just to make me mad because she thought that it was hot when I would get mad and I'd start yelling at her. That was a turn on to her. Well, guess what? Out of all those times that she pissed me off, I never took my hands and put them around her neck. I never took my belt off and started choking her with my belt. I never slapped her across the face just because she made me mad. I never threw her into the wall or pulled her by her hair. What kind of piece of shit are you? What? And you call yourself a man. You think you're macho because you do this to her. Let a real man come up to you. I want to see you do that to a real man. Go up to that real man and make him your bitch. Let's see that happen. It's not going to. You guys are cowards. You guys are lowlifes. You don't deserve black women. You are targeting black women because you're jumping on this bandwagon like, oh, well, everybody's beating on black women. Everybody's using black women, raping black women. Even their own people are doing this to them. So you think, you know, as a white man or whatever, you think, well, this is the easiest race to do this to, the easiest type of women to do to. You're wrong, buddy. Because here's the thing. You try that shit with a real strong, beautiful black woman who knows what she wants, she's gonna beat your ass herself. Just telling you straight up. And she's not gonna put up with your shit. You know, black women know what they want out of this world, and they don't want you. They don't want a narcissist. They don't want a boy. They're tired of this shit. They've been putting up with it for years. They're looking for real men. And there are real men out there. Let me tell you, ladies, there are real men out there that want to treat you like a queen, you know, especially these younger women. And this is a lot of women that are younger. You may not have had a father figure in your life. I want to tell you, if you are in an abusive relationship, if this dude is trying to control you, he's trying to take your keys and tell you you can't go hang out with your girlfriends or even a friend that's a guy because his ass is insecure, you get out of that relationship right now. You turn your back on his ass and don't ever talk to him again. That is a red flag right from the start. This is where narcissism begins, with young-aged women. These older men will try to find you as a younger woman, and they will try to manipulate you and use you and tell you stuff that's not true. They will try to demean you and make you feel like you're not pretty and they're the only ones that love you. That is a bullshit lie. I want you to know that right from the start. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. There are men out there that will love you, that will take care of you, that will provide for you, that won't call you a bitch. They won't slap you. They won't pull you by your hair. They won't demand that you have sex with them because they're a man. Let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship with a woman, her body does not belong to you. Her body belongs to herself. She has every right to tell your sorry ass no. And yet these guys want to get mad. When a girl says, no, I don't want to have sex with you, they want to get mad. And they want to break shit because, oh, that makes them Mr. Macho Man. Let me tell you something, that'll make you shit. Makes you into a damn loser, or what most people call a dusty these days. Let me tell you a little secret. A dusty's worst nightmare, biggest enemy, is a woman who knows her worth. Ladies, you have got to know your worth. And there's many of you who have, you know, thank God you got into a relationship with a narcissist. You realized he was a narcissist, and you left his sorry ass on the side of the road right where he belongs. So I applaud you. I applaud you for leaving him and going finding a real man, because there are women out here that are watching this video who have been with narcissists, they've been with stalkers, they've been with losers that don't provide, that make excuses, that play the victim, and they said, I have had it with you, I'm done with you, get out of my life, you don't have a place in my life, you don't belong here. And thank God, God brought them a new man, which I'm really more than happy to hear. For out of all of you who have messaged me and said that, I'm so thankful that you're out of that. You know, you know, and to the boys who are narcissists and that are abusing women and all this stuff, you've got to change, man. Your goal as a guy should be to become a real man. Let me tell you something. Being a male is a matter of birth. Being a man is a matter of choice. You are not born a man. If you think you're a man just because what you have between your legs, you are a freaking idiot. That does not make you a man. That doesn't make you shit. That makes you a male, in case you didn't know that. Most guys, they don't know that. You know, they think, oh, I got this between my legs. It's probably an inch long anyway. She don't want your sorry ass anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video just to point out some of these characteristics that you should avoid. These are red flags. If there's a guy who's always playing the victim, he's always begging you to do this or do that and help him out. Yeah, it's okay to help him, but you got to know your limits when it comes to this, because men are supposed to be providers. You know, we're supposed to be providing for you. We're supposed to be helping you out. So allow the man to provide for you. If he wants to pay for dinner, please allow him to, because real men like me, we want to do that. You know, allow him to open the door. Recognize that you are a queen. Recognize that you are worthy of the right treatment. And it doesn't matter how you were raised. Maybe you had a dad that beat you down and made you feel like you're nothing, or a stepdad or an uncle or a grandpa parent. Please understand that you're worth it. You're worthy. You're beautiful. You're loved. You're smart. You are all these things. God loves you and God wants the best for you. Please understand, if you're in an abusive relationship or you're in a relationship with a narcissist, that is not God's will for you. God would never bring somebody to your life that is going to be toxic for you. So pray for God's will to be done. Break up with that loser and ask God to send you the right man in your life, because He will do that. Trust me. You get rid of these negative, toxic people and you start praying for God's will, you're going to be amazed at who He sends. You're really going to be amazed. He might send you somebody that looks like Conan or Highlander or, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that. He could send you Hercules, you know. So, be happy, be smart, watch out for these signs. Do not put up with these men. Or these boys. Don't put up with these boys. Go find you a real man. They're out there. We love y'all. I love you. From everybody here at the Cup of Joe show, I want to thank you, which is only me. I'm the only one here. I want to thank you for watching today. If this is your first time on this channel, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. We talk about a lot of stuff like this. Again, this is a video that is long overdue, so I want to thank you. I know it's kind of long, but if you kept watching to this point at the end, make sure you hit that like button. Please share. It helps me grow the channel, which helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, I am Joe Jones. This is the Cup of Joe show. And this right here has just been your daily dosage.